The Gleaming depth raid can be located in the ash heap just north of Striker's Row at the fissure site. There are a total of 5 encounters to the raid, with a checkpoint in between each. At each checkpoint there will be a place to repair your armor and weapons, as well as craft ammo and store anything you might need to. You will also receive a set of rewards after each encounter. If you happen to go down in the middle of an encounter, there is no revives. You will have to wait till your teammates either complete the encounter and revive you, or everybody wipes and you reset the encounter. If your game happens to crash, don't worry because you keep the checkpoint, and if you want to restart the raid, simply go into your Pip-Boy and reject the quest. The first encounter is the EN06 Guardian. This is a sentry bot turret that'll be located in the center of an arena. The first thing you'll notice is it has 2 health bars, one for the shield and the other for the health of the robot. You must take out the shield generator on the robot's back first, and then you can damage the robot. The robot's attacks are nothing to worry about. Simply take cover for the homing missiles, and watch out for the parts of the floor that become electrified during the encounter. Also, make sure you don't make any contact with the robot, because that is instant death. When the robot's shield is getting ready to reset, you will get a message saying, "The room is heating up, get to shelter." This means one of the 3 rooms in the outer edge of the arena will be open. You will know this by the flashing lights on the outside of it. Run inside as fast as you can to avoid the wipe mechanic, but turn around and keep shooting the robot until the doors close. Now rinse and repeat until the robot is finished. The second encounter is the drill. This one is a defend and gather type of event. When defending, mole rat land miners are your priority, as they do a lot of damage to the drill, while the mole miners will more or less target you. The mole miners will come in 3 phases. First they will be irritated, then angry, and eventually enraged. The longer the encounter goes, the harder they get, and if the drill's health bar gets depleted, the encounter fails. When gathering, you're going to be looking for red gas cans. They can be found in the tunnels outside the drill arena, in these locations. You can only carry 1 can at a time, so grab it and run back as fast as you can. However, you will also encounter a new enemy in the tunnels, the Ultragenetic Mole Miner Stalker. This mole miner cannot be killed, and it will one-shot you anytime it gets close enough. So avoid it at all costs while collecting the gas cans. If you have a full team, it's best to have 3 runners and 1 defender until the mole miners become enraged, then have 2 defenders to ensure the drill is protected. Once the drill is fully fueled, the encounter finishes. The third encounter is Enclave Squad Epsilon. This is where you'll take on 3 Enclave soldiers in power armor that are mutated with Ultracite. They also have shields that need to be disabled. To remove the shields, you have to take out all 3 shield generators from the rooms off to the side of the arena. If 1 generator is standing, you can't do damage. However, once you start taking out the shield generators, repair iRobots will spawn in and try to repair the generators. If they repair a single generator, the Enclave soldiers will have their shields regenerated. If this happens, you can always tell what room has the working shield generator in it, because the red flashing lights outside the room will be replaced with white lights indicating there is no problem in that area. Once you have defeated all 3 Enclave soldiers, this encounter is finished. The fourth encounter is the Ultragenetic Horde. This encounter is filled with enemies that are mutated by the Ultracite. You'll notice that none of your weapons work on these enemies. However, you can hurt them by luring them near the Ultracite crystals and destroying the crystals. When you destroy the Ultracite, they leave behind a poisonous cloud on the ground, so you should avoid that area. In this encounter, there is 1 Ultragenetic Mole Miner Stalker that you should focus on destroying first. After that, it's best to herd the enemies in large groups, then blow up the Ultracite to maximize the damage, as there is a limited number of Ultracite crystals. The 5th and final encounter is the Ultracite Terror. In this encounter, you're going to want to avoid the Ultracite Lake and any small pools left on the platform by the attacks. For the most damage, target the head, and more specifically target the eyes. When you see a second health bar appear, you have 2 choices. Locate the tail around the arena and take it out before it does its attack, or locate the tail and avoid that part of the platform while continuing to do damage. However, once the tail does its attack, it'll permanently destroy part of the platform that you were on. When the terror goes to do its scream attack, you can avoid it by simply jumping over it repeatedly. When its health is really low, it'll start to draw in air for one last attack that will be a wipe mechanic for the whole team. Finish it off before its attack to complete the raid. And some interesting rewards from the raid are the Vulcan Power Armor that has AP regen and fusion core duration buff built into it. There's also 8 new pre-roll 4-star legendary weapons and plans that you can get, and chances for 4-star mod plans and boxes. If you liked the video, subscribe for more.